Carolina Democratic primary is a little over 2 weeks away. Candidates have started coming to the Lowcountry in search of votes, including Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. News 3's Andrew Davis caught up with her during her campaign today. Her stops there and is joining us live with her message for voters tonight.
It was a tough Tuesday for Democratic presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard, but it's led to optimism here on Wednesday in South Carolina. The Hawaii Congresswoman only garnered 3% of the vote in New Hampshire primary, but she believes her message will resonate better with voters here in the Palmetto State.
There's a lot of the places where candidates always go and everyone goes to the same place, maybe talks to the same people, but my campaign is about lifting the voices of all Americans.
That's why Democratic presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard says she held the town hall meeting here at the historic Cherry Hill School on Hilton Head Island. A small but enthusiastic group of voters listened as the first female combat veteran presidential candidate talked about breaking up the hyper-partisanship in Congress and bringing a halt to spending on those expensive conflicts overseas.
Placing the interests of the American people first, ending wasteful regime change wars, a new Cold War, a nuclear arms race that's not making us any safer, and instead redirecting our limited taxpayer dollars really towards serving the needs of our people. Things like rural health care, things like education, infrastructure, clean water.
Some pundits have claimed Gabbard's campaign is just designed to get her a television job, and she's not there to win, but set up a third-party run. But the candidate holds strong in her beliefs and principles.
Rather than challenge or debate me based on the substance of the sea change in foreign policy I seek to bring to our country and the unifying message that I'm bringing forward in this campaign, instead, they throw out these baseless smears, one of which is that I'm not serious running and I'm going to go and cause trouble here or there, whatever. It doesn't matter. I've said over and over, I am running to be the Democratic nominee.
When asked about the Roger Stone controversy and President Trump's seeming influence over those federal prosecutors, Gabbard wouldn't denounce the president and what he potentially did, but did add, though, that no president has jurisdictions in these type of cases, considering the Constitution and our style of government. Andrew Davis, WSAV News 3.